Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy DJ the Great. I wanted to do a little something different today, man. A few of y'all may know, I don't have too many subscribers, but I have another page on YouTube called A Reason to Chill Podcast. But this video that you're seeing now is gonna be on the Dog Fan 904 page, and on that page I'm gonna be discussing, news about the Georgia Bulldogs weekly, like give my take on each game from the previous Saturday that they played. And I'm also going to be doing the Atlanta Falcons as well. And in between that, if another game catch my eye, I'll speak on that as well and give my take on the game. And of course, I'll do a preview of the next opponent that we have coming up for each team, whether it's the Falcons or the Bulldogs. But today I want to give my take on the Atlanta Falcons. I know the name of the page is Dog Fan 904, but I ain't really got too much to say about the Dogs. They're number 1 in the country. They're 2-0. Week 1 they handled business against Clemson, 34-3. Last week, we got a lot of work in with the 2s and the 3s. The starters, they did what they're supposed to do. The final score 48-3. We did what's supposed to do. But here comes Sunday. I had all my hopes up over the offseason. I'm even telling people, the Dirty Birds, I got them going 12-5. Oh, Kirk Cousins gonna do this, do that. Yeah, Sunday happened, and then here come the Steelers coming to town. And boy, it was ugly. It was ugly from the jump. Well, that first drive was good. And then after that, we kind of went left, all the way left. But, at the end of the day, we got a whole new coaching staff, installing a new offense, new quarterback, of course. Quarterback that's coming off a major injury, it was Achilles injury. So all that plays a factor. But man, like we did not look good. We did not look good. Kirk Cousins had a QBR rating of 28.9. He was 61.5% passing, 16 to 25 for 155 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Could have been 3. The DB dropped the first one. And to me personally, I feel Kirk Cousins is, I ain't gonna say he's not healthy, because at the end of the day, that's the NFL. I don't think they'll put you on the field if you're not 100% healthy or feel you can go. I think it's a mental thing more than a physical thing. I really think Kirk Cousins scared he's gonna go through that injury again. And like I said, I never had an Achilles tear, never had no type of tear, so I can't tell them or, be like, oh, I can't place blame on them, like, oh, you can do this, you can do that, because I never been through that. I can't speak on something I never been through. But I can only imagine, like, an Achilles tear, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's painful, and, nobody want to go through that again. But man, I hope we, get a lot of stuff cleaned up this week throughout practice and do what we need to do. Like, I see we feeding the ball to B. John Robinson a lot. Like, he's getting the ball a lot. He had like 18 carries for like 68 yards. And I think I can't remember the receiving yard, the reception he had, but I know he had like, I want to say it was like 60-yard receiving, but he touched the ball a lot. And I also noticed we operate out of the pistol. And I know Kirk Cousins, like, throughout his whole career, I never seen him like operate, out of the pistol. He always been in shotgun or under center. Like, we operate out of the pistol. And that could have a lot to do with his mechanics. Like I said, we're installing a new offense, so, stuff gonna look different. I guess it's gonna take time to, like, get accustomed to. But yeah, man, we did not look good at all, man. We didn't look good. We didn't look good. That's why I'm making the video today. I had to really, like, collect my thoughts. And, because I didn't want to just get on here, oh, they suck, oh, what is this? Because at the end of the day, I understand. But it's something I do want to speak on. Our right tackle, Caleb McGarry, excuse me. Caleb McGarry. Yeah, man, I think we had a coaching blunder with that one. Like, after you seen him getting beat by T.J. Watt like that, we should have put some type of protection over there. We got Charlie Warren on our squad, and he was one of the highest rated blocking tight ends last year in the NFL. Like, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I didn't see him over there, like, helping out and blocking. Like I say, I feel like the coaching staff dropped the ball on that. And I'm also aware that, Zach Robinson, like, this was his actually first time like actually calling games, like calling, plays and stuff. But yeah, man, we got a lot to work on, man. And it ain't gonna get no easier, people. Like, we got them Eagles next Monday night, man. And luckily, Pittsburgh, they offense, it is what it is. It's a run heavy offense. Like, we all know, because our previous head coach is not an offensive coordinator. He thrives on the run. They have 41 attempts on running, and we held them to 137 yards on 41 attempts. So that's an average of like 3.3 yards a carry. So yeah, and shout out to the defense, man. The defense played outstanding. I just wish our offense could have gave them a little more help. But that defense, man, they played outstanding. Like I said, I can't take nothing away from the defense. They did what they were supposed to do. Even in the most position, even in bad field position, they kept them out of the end zone. They literally beat us with 6 field goals. They beat us with 6 field goals. Like, we kept them out of the end zone. Even when they went for it, like 4th and 2, and I think they was on like the 10-yard line or something, we stuffed them. We stopped them. We got the ball back, and we had a chance, go down for the lead and score, throw a pick. So, like I said, man, offense got a lot to clean up. They got to clean up a lot. Like I said, man, defense still looking like the defense we had last year. They still doing what they're supposed to do. I just put it that way. They doing what they're supposed to do as a defense. But yeah, man, our offense got to help that defense out, man. They got to help them out. They have to help them out. And, man, next week, man, we got to face Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, and company. Man. Yeah, man, we gotta we better come to work next week. And we better bring some lunch, cause it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. Yeah, man, we gotta get it together, man. We have to. We got to find a way to. If McGarry's struggling like that, if he's struggling like that, you gotta put a tight end over there to help him out blocking. Because like I say, it's only gonna get worse next week. And like I say, shout out to TJ Watt and Highsmith. Them guys, they get after it. Like, that's what they do. Especially TJ Watt. Like, that man pinning his ears back all game for 4 quarters. He had one job and he did it well. I can't knock him. They exploited the weakness and they took advantage of it. That's what you're supposed to do in the game of football. Everybody knows football is about a game of adjustments. You adjust to how the game going. If it's something working, you keep doing it until they stop it, and then you readjust all the way to the final whistle. That's just a part of football. But yeah, man, we gotta clean it up. Like I said, we got the. I feel we got the roster to make a run. We gotta clean up some things, And like I say, I know I heard a lot of people saying, that's what happens when you don't play in the preseason. Like, to me, I get it. I get both sides of the spectrum. I get why we don't play, but I also get why some people feel we need to play. The reason why I get why we don't play, because, you don't want to get a season-ending injury, in preseason. Like, don't nobody want that. Nah, it's like, oh, man, we shouldn't have played and all that. But on the flip side of that, when you come out like this in week 1, that's when you have fans saying, oh, see, this is what happened when you don't play in preseason. Oh, you have no continuity. Oh, you have no rhythm. This is what can happen. You come out flat. You look lethargic. Everybody just look flat. That's what happens. So, like I say, me personally, I get it. And I'm a benefit of the doubt type of guy. Like, I see things from both sides. But yeah, man, we got some things to clean up, man. We do. Like I said, we got Pittsburgh. We got Philly next week. In Philly, Monday Night Football, prime time. Yeah, man, we got to get it together, man. But that's all I got to say about that. Like I said, this page just starting up, so I ain't gonna expect that many comments, everything. I got to get traffic coming across there. But if you run across this page and against anything I'm saying, hey, drop it in the comments. Like I said, we can discuss it. We can have a good debate about it. I love to talk football. We can have a good debate about it, and we can talk about it. And I see it from your point of view, and, hey, we can go from there. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having a different opinion of somebody else. There's nothing wrong with that. That would make great conversation. And like I say, this is going to be a page for the Atlanta Falcons and the Georgia Bulldogs. And like I say, I'm also going to be covering a couple games around the league and around the country as far as college football, And say, far as the Dogs, we got them old Kentucky Wildcats next week. We got to go to Lexington. First SEC game of the year, SEC opener on the road. But yeah, I think we're going to handle business. But, that's all I got for now. I'll talk about the Kentucky game at another time. I'll do a preview on that one later this week. But until next time, man, go Dogs and rise up.